Today is the time for another success story, and if you are trying to manifest a house for yourself, then this one is going to help you a lot. As always, after I am done narrating the story, we will go over a few core lessons we can take from this success story and implement them in our very own lives. So, are you ready to check out this brilliant success story? Let's get started. Hello everyone. It's been a while since I have known the law, and I was always eager to share a success story of my own with you guys. And finally, that day has come, and I can share that story. So I and my partner were told that the rent for our apartment was going to increase by almost $500, and given the place we were living in, we thought this was unjustified. Prior to this notice from the landlord, I have been dreaming about moving to a new place, and when we received the notice, I took it as a sign from the universe to utilize my mental powers to get the place of my dreams. Then I came across an incredibly beautiful apartment. This apartment was everything I wanted and more. For starters, it was almost twice as big as the one we had been living in, then it had a big balcony. Apart from that, the location was just ideal and stunning. The seafront was within walking distance from this flat, and one could see the sea from the windows of the master bedroom. Overall, it was slightly more expensive than our previous apartment, but it totally felt like an upgrade we needed and wanted in our lifestyle. So our hearts were set on this wonderful piece of property. The day we were supposed to fill out our final application and send all the necessary documents, I decided to take a walk by myself. While doing the walk, I felt the overwhelming joy of having this new apartment. I immediately started smiling and my heart started fluttering while being in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And although I knew the law before, I can assure you that never in my life before I felt the feeling of having something so strong. When I went home that day for dinner and I asked my partner about the flat, he gave me the good news that we got the apartment. By the way, my partner was a little skeptical in the beginning, and he had thought that we might not get it as it was such a good apartment, and so many people wanted to rent it. But since I was following the law, I told him to shed off that negative energy and implored him not to say anything negative about the situation. I was reading Neville and the Law of Assumption those days, and I had made this commitment to myself to expect the best outcome, no matter what the circumstances. And of course, it worked. We moved into this new apartment last week, and I can tell you that it's even better than I had imagined it to be. It's so spacious and full of light. I feel it all came about in such a perfect way because I knew that I had to persist in my assumption, and I really did. I even told my partner to believe in God's plan, and he was not so convinced, but still he played along. Another technique I used for this manifestation was SATs. So every night before going to sleep, I would visualize myself standing out on the balcony of that apartment. I would feel my hand running across the railing and would visualize hearing the sound of the water body nearby. This scene felt very believable, and I always felt like I was living in that flat. And for those of you who are still skeptical of this work, I would say that it wasn't working for me so well in the beginning. I tried the law for manifesting a lot of things, but the results were not always so inspiring. But now I know that I wasn't getting results because I was not trusting and giving it my all. The day I decided to go all in with the law, I manifested this wonderful apartment for myself. I hope my story inspires you. Wish you all the best. So guys, what lessons can we take from this story? Well, the first is that circumstances don't matter in manifestation. You could be on the verge of bankruptcy, still you can manifest that dream house for yourself. It may feel like your whole life is falling apart. Still, you can start a new life by just using the law. Seriously, the law of assumption is one of the most powerful concepts you will ever come across, and if you use it without worrying about the circumstances, you will get awesome results. Then she told us that she was trying her luck at Neville's teachings for a while, but didn't get any meaningful success, simply because she didn't go all in. Going all in means you surrender all your previous knowledge and contrary beliefs about the law and approach it as the only thing that will help you get out of your current reality. Trust me, if you approach the law from such energy, you will see results sooner than you expect. Also, did you notice that she told her partner to not say anything negative about getting their dream home? A lot of times, we are thrown off the track from our goal by the negative energy from other people. When others don't believe in your goal, it gets very hard to stay on the path. That's why I always advise people to not share their dreams with others, and especially with naysayers. Your desire must be protected from that negative energy at all costs, so share with as few people as you can, and if you can keep it a secret from everyone, then that's the best scenario. So, now it's time for you to tell me what you learned from this success story. Leave a comment and I will make sure I check and respond. The next step in your successful manifestation journey is to keep watching my channel. Click now on the video on the screen to be inspired by another video.